What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Full-Time Optimist. We are back. All right. And today's topic is a good one. So if you're a note taker, take out your notes, get ready to go because I'm dropping gems today. Right. Today's topic is how to overcome anxiety. It's a huge one, right? It's something that we all battle with. Even I still battle with anxiety from time to time. So I really think it'll be valuable to really just unpack this. I'm going to give you guys 3 valuable tips of how you can overcome anxiety. You can take that into this week with you. And I pray that, it really, really does help. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right. So let's talk about what anxiety even is, right? It's basically fearing something that hasn't happened. So it's fear in the future, right? And we're plagued with thoughts of feeling like we're inadequate or we're not enough, we're unworthy, unqualified, unprepared, right? And of course, that comes with these feelings of like worry and deep-rooted concern. And some of y'all can't eat, can't sleep. Like, it's real. You run into the bathroom, all of it. I've been there, so I'm allowed to say that. So how do we even get a hold of this? Like, what do we do to flip that switch and like get peace and relax? The first thing that we got to do to overcome anxiety is prepare. Okay. So if you're taking notes, write this down. Become a ruthless preparer. All right. Let's look at Kobe Bryant, right? May his soul rest in peace. Fam took thousands of shots, like literally, right? He was a ruthless preparer. He even said in one of his interviews that he took so many shots that he knew exactly how game day was going to look. There was no guesswork, right? So take the guesswork out of it. The only way to do that is in our preparation, right? Whether you're preparing for a speech, right? Get those reps in, right? Or you're preparing for a bodybuilding competition, in my case, do the workouts, practice your posing, right? There's so many different ways that we can prepare to have the outcome that we desire to have. If you're an actor, right? Like, go over your lines time and time again, invest in coaching. Y'all all have different goals and dreams, and you know what you could be doing to be a ruthless preparer. Okay. So let's do that. Let's get the reps in. You'll have a lot less to worry about if you are prepared for game day, whatever the game is in your life. You know what I'm saying? All right. Number 2, affirmations. You got to believe in yourself, right? And think about it like this. You guys are already doing affirmations. You're already doing visualizations. Only thing is you're visualizing negative outcomes. We're visualizing everything that could go wrong. What if I don't get the role? What if they don't like my music? What if I flop my presentation in front of all my bosses? What if I don't get the job, or I don't make the money, or I can't provide, or the list goes on. We are actually masterful visualizers, but we tend to visualize in the wrong direction. So we got to wake up, y'all. We got to wake up, right? And we got to shift our visualization to the outcomes that we actually want to see. And a lot of that starts with just being intentional, like literally writing stuff down and affirming what we want. I am enough. I am qualified. I crush every presentation that I do. I make amazing music. I am lethal in the gym. My posing is unparalleled. I am always on plan, right? I am abundant. I am prospering. Money flows to me. I am kind. I am wise. I am loved. I am lovable, right? Really get in your bag with your affirmations, guys. Because, what we think is what we create. And like even having these emotions of anxiety, right? Like anxiety doesn't just like poof, like come onto us. It doesn't work like that. It's typically a whole track record of thoughts that we've now attached emotions to, that those emotions are literally sending signals to our brain and making us feel terrible, stressed out, sometimes so bad, can't eat, losing sleep, right? Got the bubble guts. Hey, I plead the fifth. But for real, it's a terrible feeling. So again, just to kind of like resum this up so far, prepare, man. Do the work and prepare. A lot of us are feeling worried and anxious because we're unprepared. And the body literally senses that we're unprepared for an event and sends a signal of worry, actually, fun fact, in effort to get us to prepare. Ain't that crazy? So prepare, do your affirmations, right? Be ruthless in your preparation, be ruthless in your affirmations. And lastly, because you know I got to say the best for last, you got to pray. And I say this every single time we have an episode. I'm going to keep saying it for anybody new that's watching. This is what I do. This is what some of the greats do, actually, even. Take it or leave it. But if you're subscribed to this channel, you already know what it is. You got to pray. For me personally, whenever I'm having a moment of anxiety, because like I said, it does happen, right? Sometimes I get paralyzed in anxiety, even like for an hour maybe. But I'll stop and I'll pray and I'll literally just be like, yo, God, I'm feeling unqualified right now. I'm feeling like I don't have what it takes to make this outcome the way that I want it to be. I am feeling stressed. Show me what areas that I could do more in my preparation. Align my thoughts and myself the way that you see me. You put me in this situation, which means that I have everything that it takes to rock this thing. All right? So let your will be done. Let your will be done. And after I say amen, I have faith because I ask you to let your will be done, that whatever happens is good. All right? And I say amen. That's what I do. And then when it's all said and done, is the situation perfect? No. Because, a lot of times we want things on our timing and, we get even more stressed out and even more anxious when it's not happening on our time. And I've found that there's a special bit of peace that lives in our surrender and being able to just give it to God and let him handle it. He says, cast all your cares on me, for I care for you. Stand still and know that I am God. Right? So that's what I do, and the timeline does not always, like I say, it doesn't always pan out the way that we want to, but in hindsight, you're like, oh, dang, I see why that happened the way that it did. Because you needed to get this, or you needed to have this mindset, or you need to be humbled here, or you needed this wisdom there, but it does always work out. I literally be like, Lord, I'm trading my worry in for your peace. And I let it go, bro. And the second I feel it trying to creep back in, because you got to be intentional to catch it. You got to be present to catch it. I'm like, Lord, I give it to you. That's my mantra on that one. Lord, I give it to you. Starts creeping in, I give it to you. And whenever that game day or D-Day or presentation or whatever it is comes up, guess what? I always rock it. I always do, because I'm prepared. I've done my affirmations and I prayed about it. What more can you do? Right? So that's all I got for you guys today. This is how you overcome anxiety. These are a couple of gems I use in my life that work for me still today even. Right? If you love this video and you want to hear more about just mindset and how to overcome daily challenges, please drop a like. It supports the channel more than you know. Comment and definitely subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And I'll leave you guys with this. God bless everybody watching. God bless everybody that is working through anxiety right now. I know that you guys are going to get to the greatness that you are called to be. All right? I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.